reads Fun Learning Activities, where college students who create learning activity for kids. Our activities focus on different topics such as science, history, health, and even arts. Today, we're going to have our activity coordinators Marianne, Mercedes, and myself, Luis. They'll be helping you guys in today's video. So, we're going to talk about drums. Now, you guys are only going to learn about 3 vocabulary terms in this video. So, let's talk about the first one. Spin. What do you guys spin as? Well, spin can be many things. It could be a turn or also a whirl around quickly. So, that is what a spin is. Now, rudiments. Rudiments can be a complex pattern, but I can give you an example after telling you guys about the definition. So, rudiments is one of the number of small patterns which form a foundation for more extended and complex patterns. So, rudiments can be different patterns when you play on a drum. So, it could be slow, like or go a little bit faster, or even faster. It's just a pattern of repetitive sounds that you guys play on the drum. Third and last term would be amplify. So what do you guys think amplify means? So amplify is just increasing the volume. So that's why you guys see amplifiers, which you can play with a guitar or anything like that to turn up the volume. So to amplify means to raising up the volume, but not really decreasing the volume. So that is what amplifying is. So now we're gonna go to Mercedes to show you guys how you make your own spinning drums. So we'll go to her.
Today I'm gonna be showing you how to make these little hand spinning drums, and I think you guys will enjoy this project. It is a little bit longer than usual, so let's get started. So these are the materials you will need today for this activity. You will need some type of cardboard. I just cut this off from a soda box I had laying around in my house. You can cut a cereal box or anything you have in your house. So yeah, this is the cardboard I will be using today. You will also need some tape. We're going to be using a lot of tape, so I just grabbed this whole roll. You will need some scissors. You will need a pen or a pencil to draw on the cardboard. You will need some string. Doesn't matter which color string you use. I'm just using this one because I had it laying around. You will also need some markers, a random pencil or a color pencil, something you don't use anymore. I'm using this one because I don't have a sharpener. And yeah, these are, and you will also need some beads. You will need about 6 beads in total. I have these random beads in this little baggie. And then these are the optional for you to use. You can get a hole punch. If you don't, we can just use the scissors, but this will come in handy. Some decoration things. I'm just going to be using these little pom-poms. You will also need some glue. Like I said, this is optional. However, it will make it a little bit easier. And a cup. You don't need to use a cup. I'm just going to be using a cup to draw around it and make a perfect circle. To start, I'm going to go ahead and place my cup on my cardboard, and with my pen, I'm going to trace around it. There's one, and I'm going to trace around it again. And you're going to want to make 2 circles. If you don't have a cup in hand, you can always freehand it. Just try to make these circles as even as possible. You can use a water bottle, anything with a circular bottom. So go ahead and now cut both circles out. As you can see, I now have my 2 circles that I just cut out, and now you're gonna go ahead and cut a strip of cardboard. So I'm just gonna go ahead, cut this off, and I want mine to be kind of thick, so I'm just gonna cut a kind of thick strip, and you will need another strip like this. So go ahead and just start kind of folding down your cardboard to start breaking it. Don't, you know, tear it, but to start getting it used to being bended in some places. So now, as you can see, I have a circle that fits perfectly inside like this. So go ahead and just keep going like this to your strip of cardboard so it can start turning into a circle. Just be gentle, make sure you don't break it. Okay, now that it's something like this, it stands on its own. You're gonna go ahead and with a piece of tape, you're going to grab one of your circles and place it like so, and try to measure as much as you can to see how big you have to make your strip. So mine's about this wide. Oops. That's how big my circle is. So I'm gonna go ahead with a piece of tape and tape it down. And it is a little bit hard, so I'm gonna stick some tape inside too. And now you have the outer edge of your drum. So it's just a circle. Honestly, it looks like a bracelet. Now, before we move on, now it's time to go ahead and get the hole puncher. I'm going to be doing a hole punch. Doesn't matter where on your strip, but go ahead and put it right in the middle. And if you don't have a hole puncher, you can go ahead and very carefully with your scissors make a hole like that, but I'm gonna be using the hole puncher because it is easier. So as you can see, I have one hole right here. From this hole, go ahead and measure a little bit, and you're gonna put it on the side. So I'm gonna go ahead with my hole puncher and put it on this side, and then go ahead, turn it around and punch another hole. As you can see, I have one hole on top and two on this side. Okay, now this is where it gets even trickier. Go ahead, if you have your glue, this will be kind of easier to do. If not, you will just have to rely on the tape. So I'm gonna be doing it with the tape first. So grab your first circle and place it on top to make like a little roof for your circle. And I'm just gonna tape it on there. Like so. I'm gonna go ahead and tape it on the other side to make sure it's a little bit sturdier. And as you can see, it's starting to come along together. So just go ahead and basically put tape all around the outside until it becomes sturdier. See, mine's pretty much covered in tape. I made sure not to cover the holes with tape. Now for the inside, go ahead and with some more tape on the inside, you're going to tape it together so it's even more sturdier. And as you can see, I am now done. It feels pretty secure to me. I might add some more tape at the end, but this is how mine looks so far. This is the one side of the drum, and here are the 3 holes I made. 1, 2, 3. And now we're gonna go ahead and take your string, and I'm going to cut about maybe 3 inches of string. There's one. I'll go ahead and cut another piece. So you will have 2 pieces of string. With your 2 pieces of string, you're gonna go ahead and find your 3 holes. So here's 1, 2, 3. Do not put your string in the middle hole. Put them on the side holes. So I'm just gonna put this in here on my side hole. I'm just gonna go ahead and put my string. I'm just gonna go ahead and put my string into the right side. I can put it in there. Once it's in there, you're gonna go ahead and with another piece of tape, you're gonna tape the string down. That way the string doesn't come out, and at this point it doesn't matter if you covered the hole anymore because your string is in there now. Now you're gonna do the same thing with the other string, but remember not to put it in the middle hole just because that is where our stick is gonna go. So here's the right, middle, left. Go ahead and put it in the left one, the left opening. And I'm just gonna tape it down to the side. It doesn't matter if you covered the hole or not because your string is already in there. So now it should look a little bit like this. As you can see, the little drum and the 2 strings on the side, and the middle, the hole in the middle is still open. So now that you have this together, we're gonna go ahead and finish off closing our little drum. You can see mine is pretty sturdy. You guys can add more tape if you want to make yours more sturdy, but I think mine's pretty sturdy already. So now let's go ahead and move on. Now go ahead and get your beads. You can add however many beads you want, but I think I'm gonna add 6. So I'm gonna take out my, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go ahead and move on to the next string and bead your beads through. 1, 2, 3, and go ahead and knot the end of the string again so the beads don't fall off. So now that you have your beads on there, it's starting to come together. Now it's the fun time. Go ahead and start decorating your little drum however you want by using markers and little stickers or whatever you want to use. If you can't draw on the tape, go ahead and put some line paper or some white paper onto both faces of the drum and start decorating it however you want. I'm gonna go ahead and decorate mine. Hopefully you guys are finished decorating yours. This is what mine looks. I just went with a spiral and a little pom-pom right in the middle, and then I did some stripes and a gem in the middle for mine. I left this part undone just because, I don't know, I like the way it looks. So this is the final step. You're gonna go ahead and get that random color pencil or pencil like I said in the beginning, and we're gonna put it inside. We're gonna finally finish it all off by putting the pencil inside the hole. If it's a little bit small, you can go ahead and make the hole a little bit bigger with some scissors. And I'm just gonna jam it in there. This is why the sides had to be really sturdy. That way when we put the pencil in, it wouldn't go in. If you need to make the hole a little bit bigger, go ahead and do a little cut with your scissors. and it is all done. Here is your very own drumstick, and you're ready to play with it.
Hi guys, it's Marian, and the instrument you guys are working on is also called the Bongo Blue, and it contains one two-headed drum with a rod at the bottom of the drum and two pallets individually located on each side of the drum with this short cord. As you hold the rod and twist it back and forth, it will strike the drum with a rhythmic fashion. This drum was invented 3,500 years ago in the Shang Dynasty. Well guys, thank you for joining us today. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time so we can learn some more. Bye!